You guys think I bought enough PS2 lots from Goodwill? Well, either way, in this video, we will go through all 11 of these untested PS2 consoles and see what terrifying things we find this time. Up first, guys, we should have in this box a singular silver PS2, and it does indeed look like that's the case. And yeah, as you can see, this whole console's in pretty decent condition, all things considered. It's got some scuffs and scratches. All right, let's check out what's going on the inside of this disc tray. Oh, baby, we got a free game. Dragon Ball Tenkaichi 2. Now, that's not Tenkaichi 3. That would actually be insane. Put the price of that game on screen. But I don't think 2 is a slouch either. Is it in good condition? Yeah, actually, that looks pretty nice. Just some minor scratches. All right, we got the console all plugged in now. It is on. Let's go ahead and press the power button. 3, 2, 1, see what happens. It's booting up, incredible. Ooh, and the clock battery still works. This might be the PS2 deal of the century right here. Let's go ahead and throw our game in here and see if it loads up. Oh man, there's our disc right there. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a memory card in this console as well. Does this show up? It does. Are there literally no flaws to this PS2? How can this be? All right, I'm gonna get ahead of myself. Let's see if the game actually loads. And look at that, we are loaded into the game. We're playing as the Pickle Man. This is amazing. Sure enough, this is the greatest thing we've ever bought from Goodwill. I just straight up, that's amazing. Actually, I don't know if it beats that one time we got a copy of Pokemon Gale of Darkness over on the Jacob Art channel, but it's still pretty good, okay? Oh yeah, actually first, Carter, what do you think of this console?
Silver.
Oh, okay. Anyway, let's move on to the next console. All right, up next we have this gigantic box that supposedly has a PS2 console and like a bajillion games. You know, something's a little fishy about this PS2 here. And I think it's the fact that right off the bat, this doesn't look like any PS2 controller to me. All right, guys, here's everything that was inside of there. This is what I expected to get. These 2 controllers here. Very excited. We actually got a PS2 memory card, so that's pretty hype. A PS2 fat console that actually looks pretty nice. And we got 6 whole games. Echo the Dolphin, Defender of the Future. Heck yeah.
You might do it in front of the mirror.
Oh, and as you can see, we have an Xbox One. This was just there too. I don't really know why. This 100% happened because of that awful packaging you guys saw. But I don't want to deal with an Xbox One today, so we're just gonna set that to the side and pretend that just didn't happen at all. Oh yeah, we even got a Kinect. Woo! All right, let's start taking a closer look at this PS2 stuff. So we got these controllers here. I don't know if you guys can see that. This one's got glitter on the analog stick, so that's a good sign. Gross. And then we have our console here on the top. You know, normal scuffs and scratches. Doesn't look too bad in my opinion. Let's check out the expansion bay here, see if there's any goodies hiding inside. Nope, just dust. One day we will find a special surprise in there, though. I demand it. Maybe it'll even be in this video. You never know. Liar! And then finally, let's take a look at our games here. This is quite the mix. So you got sports games, 2 licensed TV show games, Echo the Dolphin, which is awesome. And of course, we got Crash Nitro Kart, not a bad game. And actually, this game in particular really reminds me of like, you know, a kid growing up, you go to Family Video, you rent some movies, you can get some video games, get some pizza or whatever. Specifically, I remember renting this specific game, and then I think we were on the way home, we got like burgers or something. So I don't know, I just have a very vivid memory of eating burgers while playing Crash Nitro Kart of all things for PS2. Man, why did I have to talk about that? Now I'm hungry. Honestly, it makes me wish I had a burger in front of me right now, but I'd have to go to the grocery store, head home, cook it, and by the time I'm finished eating, it'd be way too late to finish filming this video. But what if there was a way to get whatever food I wanted in my area and get it delivered straight to my filming room? Yes?
Here is the burger you ordered to your filming room 20 minutes ago.
Wow, how convenient! I totally forgot that with this video's sponsor, Uber Eats, it could not be easier to do exactly that. But what's even better is that all of you watching this video could order whatever food you want right now from the comfort of your living room, just like Jacob here. There's no need to deal with driving to the restaurant, waiting in line, paying for the food, waiting for the food. And guys, it is almost scary easy to order with the Uber Eats app. Browse, order, track, and enjoy, all in just a few taps. Whether you're craving subs, wings, sushi, or that local foreign place down the street that you've always wanted to try but have been too afraid to order in person since you don't want to be, laughed at for trying to order in English. And now after all that explaining I just did, I know of you out there are hungry. So go ahead and use my code CARTS15 to get $15 off your first order with a minimum basket size of $20. And thanks again to Uber Eats for sponsoring today's video. But all right, guys, I now have the console plugged in here, as you can see. Let's go ahead and flip the power switch. Do we get a red light? Yes, we do. That's a good sign. Let's go ahead and turn it on and see what happens. Oh, the console is booting up. I didn't hear a fan for a second. That was very concerning. The clock battery's dead. Our little Orbi thing is not spinning around. First thing I want to test here, I want to see how the disk drive opens up. Oh, that's pretty good. For Fat PS2, that's pretty smooth. Let's go ahead and stick our memory card in. We'll see what's on it. Hey, that popped right up. That's pretty good. No data. No data.
476 Charlie 3.
Ooh, Who has a PS2 memory card with no save data on it? Come on now. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and throw in our copy of Crash Nitro Kart and see if this works. And here we go, guys. We are in the game and had no problem loading this up at all. Is this actually a good console from shopgoodwill.com? What do you think of this console, Carter?
I think hamburgers and cheeseburgers work well with fries.
Interesting. Either way, let's go ahead and move on to the next console. All right, guys, up next in this box here, you wouldn't believe it, but this is supposed to have 5 PS2 consoles inside of it. Oh, yep. Sure enough, 5 PS2 Slims stacked on top of each other in a single piece of bubble wrap. Let's just start looking through these. Obviously no cables or controllers or anything like that. We have, I don't know, I would almost call this like a PS2 Super Slim because it has the power supply like integrated into the console. Right off the bat, I just want to open the disc tray, see if we have anything inside. We do not. It's a little dirty and dusty in there, and it's obviously pretty scuffed up. Why did that close really weird? Do you guys see that? Hold on.
I'm free.
This just flew out of the console when I opened it back up again. This is not a good sign, guys. All 4 of the next consoles are virtually identical. This one down here has a phone line port for some reason, but other than that, you can see they're very similar black, slim PS2s. Anyway, first black console here. Let's open up the disc tray. Oh, baby, we got a game! Let's go. Obscure. It sure is. I don't remember hearing about this game. Wait, this is like a horror game. I think I have seen this before. The disc is pretty scratched up. Not entirely sure if that'll work. Let me look up if this is worth anything. Guys, this can't be real, right? Am I reading this wrong? Hold on, I gotta go back. $189? Okay, guys, I just got a second opinion. It is indeed a $200 video game, making this probably the most expensive free game we have ever gotten on any channel we run. That's so stupid. Anyway, the console itself is mostly fine. Same deal as the silver one where it's kind of scratched up. Got all our rubber feet on the bottom. Warranty seal looks pretty intact. Moving on to our second black one. This is the third one of this lot. Opening the tray up. We do not have a free game. Okay. This one's a bit dirtier. I see a lot more dust inside this vent here. And oh, we got a name. D. Ferguson. Warranty seal is intact though, so that's, I guess, a good sign, but yeah, pretty dirty overall. All right, we got our fourth console here, third black one. Let's go ahead and open the tray. No free game. And overall, this one's just got some mild scuffs and scratches. Looks pretty good. All right, last console here. Are we gonna get another free game from this 5 console pile? No, we are not. That's okay, that's okay. Let's go ahead and start plugging these consoles in, testing them out, see if they work, and more importantly than that, seeing if our copy of Obscure actually works. Alrighty here, we got our fat stack of consoles. Gotta go turbo mode with this lot here, right? We are booted up. The clock battery's dead, but that's okay. Now this is the really dirty one. This is the last one we were looking at. So I'm gonna put in this copy of Dora the Explorer Journey to the Purple Planet instead of our $200 Obscure game. Oh, it's a blue disc PS2 game. That's interesting. Technically, if I wanted to be thorough, there's like 4 different types of discs you can test out on a PS2. It's a whole thing. We do test out a bunch of different discs when we test these consoles out fully later on and list them on our website, jerryupgaming.com. Scan the QR code if you're interested in picking up some consoles from this very video. And here we go. We are loaded up into Dora the Explorer Journey to the Purple Planet. Oh my goodness, that is the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. Let's go ahead and move on to our next PS2 console here. All right, next one is hooked up. Let's go ahead and turn it on, see what happens. That's weird. I pressed the power button and you can see we have a green light right there, but I don't hear a fan and I'm not getting any kind of video signal out. Oh, I figured it out. It was my capture stuff. It was not related to the PS2 at all. It is actually loading up here and working fine. Clock battery's dead though, so a little bit tragic. Let's see, will it read the memory card? It does. Let's go ahead and throw in our copy of Dora. It is actually loading up just fine. So let's go ahead and move on to our third console here. All right, we got a red light on this one. Let's go ahead and hit the power button. We're doing pretty good so far. Ooh, I have a video out. We are loaded up. Clock battery dead. Is every one of these consoles gonna have a dead clock battery? All right, closing the tray. Let's see if this game works. And sure enough, Dora works, because of course it does. Let's move on to our fourth console. All right, guys, fourth console, we have a red light. Come on, 4 for 4. Oh my gosh, another working console. Incredible. Will this one have a working clock battery? No, of course not. Slap our copy of Dora in there. Oh no, the disc cannot be read. All right, let's try again. Maybe I didn't have the disc inserted the right way. Come on, you can do it. Nope, there it is again. Disc could not be read. Oh, maybe it just can't read the blue discs. I got this silver disc here for Kim Possible. What's the switch? Come on, silver disc. I mean, to be fair, I have no idea if this game even works, but 2 discs in a row not working. Oh, this one reads. Oh man, maybe it just can't read blue discs. That does actually happen. All right, the game is actually loading up here to the menu. So half working console, 3.5 consoles so far that work. We'll take it, we'll take it. All right, finally we have our silver PS2 plugged in. We have a red light. Oh no, it went away. It was making a bit of a weird noise there for a second. And oh, look at that, the clock battery actually works. And guys, I think it's time we try it. We gotta test out our copy of Obscure on this console. Gonna do this very carefully. All right, please don't make any weird noises. I will be really sad. My thumb is on the eject button if it starts screaming at me. Actually, it doesn't even look like it's attempting to read the game. Is that what this little thingy we saw fell off the console? Like, is this what this was doing? Was it like pressing something down to... Yeah, wait, hold up. I figured it out. Right here is a little switch, I believe, that tells the PS2 console that, hey, you can start spinning the disc now. And as you may or may not be able to tell, there is a little plastic piece broken off right there. Well, in the meantime, I don't know if I want to do this with my very expensive game in there, but we can like kind of push it down with a knife.
Good luck with that.
It's making a lot of noises and it doesn't seem like it's doing anything, so I'm just gonna put a stop to that right away. Unfortunately, that does mean we'll have to wait to our next PS2 console to see if our copy of Obscure actually works. But overall, what are we thinking of this lot, Carter?
I think cel-shaded Dora is my sleep paralysis demon.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Let's go ahead and move on to the next console. All right, inside of this box here should be a single PS2 console and some games. And sure enough, I see our games right here. What is this thing? Is this our console? It sure is. Okay, it's a PS2 Slim. And yeah, all this here is just games. This is great. This stack right here kind of caught my eye. We got a baggie with 3 memory cards in it. And we have some disc-only games that they actually took the time to put in these little clear cases. We also did get 2 controllers here, which is kind of good. What happened here? Anyway, moving on to our console itself. It actually looks pretty decent. Oh, what is this? It's like a little piece taken off, like it was bumped into something. Oh God, this whole piece is coming off actually. Do we have a free game? Oh, we do not. That's okay, we got plenty of other games. That's all right. Wait, what? A little purple dot fell out. Was this in the disk drive earlier? No, there's a different purple dot on the inside, so this is just an extra purple dot. Okay. So zoom in on that. What is that? Why is it purple? Either way, let's go ahead and plug this console in and see if it works. All right, console's all plugged in. As you can see, we do have a red light on the front. I accidentally turned the console on, and as you can see, the clock battery is working. That's shocking. Go ahead and hop into the browser here. I'm just gonna throw in some of these memory cards and see if there's any save data left on them. Okay, we got 2 memory cards hooked up here. Oh, we do have save data. Let's go. Well, that's a lot of save data. We have lots of Star Wars, some NASCAR Thunder. Here's our system config. This says it was last used in April of 2000. Is that accurate? I honestly have no idea, but I want to pretend it is. Oh, we got a corrupted data down here. That's not good. Looking on the second memory card here, we have even more saves. Wow. This system config's from 2015. Oh, SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. Random, okay. There's a save data for Call of Duty Finest Hour, which is actually one of the games we have here. So maybe these memory cards really did go with this console. That's impressive. We do have one more memory card here, so let me go ahead and throw that in the console. We'll see what's on this one. Even more saves. You'll love to see it. Got all the Guitar Heroes on here. This is the Guitar Hero memory card. Okay. This one was last used April 2020. Oh, baby. That's practically yesterday for a PS2. Let's go ahead and open the disc tray up, and I think it's finally time we get a console that can actually read our copy of Obscure. Please work. Please do not damage my game. I will be very sad. No, you gotta, please read. Or just be a bad console, that'd be fine. Please, just give us a bad console. Maybe it doesn't read any games. No, what do you mean the disc cannot be read? Shout out our copy of Call of Duty Finest Hour. Disc is a little dirty, but it doesn't actually look that bad in terms of scratches. Never thought I'd say this, but I don't particularly want this console to read this game either. Oh, it's making a lot more noise, that's not good. Oh, I don't know, it just still says reading disc. Maybe the whole console's kind of messed up. Yes, the disc could not be read. Bad console, that means the game could still be okay, guys. Either way, what do you think of this this whole console situation, Carter?
I think you should buy more cartridge-based consoles.
He's spitting facts. Anyway, let's go to move on to the next console. All right, in this box here, I should have 3 fat PS2s. And here they are in a giant piece of bubble wrap. Great. Oh, great. Yeah, as you can see, I have our first console here. I rescued it from the bubble wrap, covered in scratches and stuff from rubbing up against the other consoles because despite all the bubble wrap you see, there's nothing actually protecting the consoles from each other. First up, PS2 fat. Actually, all things considered, this looks pretty solid. Our warranty seal is intact right here, and oh no. Oh me, oh my, that looks bad. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that to work, but we'll see. All right, our second console here, this is really dirty. And I mean really dirty. Look at all the brown. That's all dust and dirt and stuff. That's disgusting. What is that right there? What is on the bottom?
Trust me on this one. You don't want to know.
This warranty seal right here has clearly been tampered with and cut through. So someone's been inside this console before, meaning it probably doesn't work and they had to fix something. And finally, this is the one I'm most excited about. As you can see right off the bat, we have a network card on here, an HDD adapter thing. You know, it also supports the network stuff for a fat PS2, which doesn't come with that stuff by default. This actually is the nicest looking PS2 of the 3. It looks pretty clean. If you didn't see earlier, our warranty seal is actually intact, I think. Now, based on the weight of this, I don't think it actually has a hard drive inside of there, but we'll find out. Let me go ahead and take off this network adapter. All right, that pops right off, and sure enough, no hard drive in there, but that's all right. Either way, I'm gonna go ahead and plug all these consoles in. Let's see if they work. All right, we got everything hooked up here. Let's go ahead and flip the switch on the back. I see a red light right away. That's a good sign. Let's push the power button. pretty noisy and it made a clunking noise when I turned it on. I don't know if that's good or bad when it comes to reading a disc. It's taking a little bit to get to the menu here. Does that mean it's trying to read a game? Oh, no, it took us to the browser and the clock battery is still good. Okay, I'm very impressed. Reading disc! Okay, yep, sure, let's go and open the disk drive and just see what happens. I hit the disk drive button and it just doesn't open the tray. That's kind of tragic. Oh, it's coming out very slowly. It's, no, come back, no, stay. Anyway, we have a copy of NCAA 06. Go ahead and throw that game back inside and see if it actually reads up if I give it enough time. It's not making any noises at all, so I think our chances of this loading are pretty slim. Yeah, it's been trying to read the disc for like a solid minute now, so I'm calling it. This PS2 cannot read games. Either way though, let's go and move on to our next fat PS2. All right, up next is the Dusty Boy. Surprisingly, the power switch is working and it has a red light, so let's go ahead and just press the power button. Green light, turn it on. I see a picture on the screen, incredible. The clock battery's dead, not too surprising. Is this tray open? It does, reluctantly. It's very dusty. Do you guys see that? Let's go ahead and throw in our football game here, see if this works. The disc button is like stuck. Oh, there it goes. What the? I can't say I've seen that issue before, but all right, it did eventually get in there. Disc read error, you didn't even try. Okay, this PS2's garbage. Ow. She got stabbed by this little plastic piece breaking off the console there. This PS2's fighting back. Anyway, let's test out the third console and see if it works. Oh, oopsie. I accidentally pressed the eject button while connecting up the cables and we got a free game in there. Fight Night 04. Cool. Throw that back in the console. If you remember, this is the console with like the jacked up video ports, so I'm just gonna plug this in and hopefully this shows up on screen. It does, and the clock battery's working. Also, this is a little thing, but guys, just listen to this PS2 for a sec. That specific hum, very nostalgic. This is the noise my PS2 used to make all the time. But hey, look at that, our game is actually loading up. But is it time, guys? Will we have a PS2 finally that is good enough to read our copy of Obscure? There's only one way to find out. I guess we should check if our memory card works, and it does. It loaded up! Oh, we gotta launch it, Oh my goodness, we are in the game, guys. It actually works. That's $200 right there. You gotta be joking. Carter, what do you think of these three consoles here?
I like money.
Either way though, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and in honor of the spooky season we are currently in, click this video right here. It's a spooky horror movie themed PS2. Still gives me nightmares, frankly.